Hey guys, welcome back to Mr. Gaddy's room. Today is Monday, October the 4th, 2020. Today is also a day with no students. Today is a professional development day. It's been a few weeks since I've said this, but for those of you that are brand new to this channel, my name is Sam Gaddy, and I am a 6 through 12 band and choir director in the state of Missouri. And we are 2/3 of the way through the first quarter. We had our homecoming game last week, in which my band and choir performed. I had alumni come back to help us with the national anthem and with the halftime show and whatnot. I think both groups did good. I was telling some people over the weekend, I said, I could dwell on the little things that are happening that I can get better at, but I'm looking at the main picture, and that is that my students are working hard, and I'm doing the best I can with who I got, and we're sounding the best that we can. So, I'm looking at the big picture, obviously, right now, but the little things are going to come with time. So, I am grateful for the opportunity to work in my new school. I'm very much spoiled by the leadership and the talent that I got. So, which really pays off in big dividends. So, as I said before, today is a professional development day for us. I think we're going to divide into two groups, and we're going to have two sessions, and then I'm going to CPI training, crisis prevention intervention. I started that training back in August with the new teacher orientation, and I think we're finishing that up today. And I'm doing that this afternoon, and I got gate duty. We have a junior varsity football game. I got gate duty for that tonight, and then tomorrow I got concession stands with the class I sponsor. And then I have a meeting on Wednesday after school. So this is a busy week for me, but it's not going to be too bad. Football team does have an away game this week, so it'll give me an opportunity to relax a little bit. So with that, I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to finish getting ready, and I will talk to you guys again this afternoon. Hey, back. It's about the end of the day for me, and I'm getting ready to spend time with my folks and watch my favorite NFL team play. Their game got postponed because of some COVID concerns, but they're going to have a game tonight. And so I'm just going to spend some time with my family and watch the game and relax for 4 week of school tomorrow. So I'm pretty confident about that at this point. So we just had a review on some trauma training for us, and then us high school teachers met, and we discussed how we could better prevent trauma from happening, like in the students, like how to talk to the students about it and how to form a relationship with them. And we also talked about how we as teachers can form a good relationship with each other and stuff like that. Also met in a small group. We had to fill out a form concerning our concerns, what our goal was going to be. My goal is just maintain respect and keep engagement high in my classroom. So I was in the group that talked about engagement or instruction. And then this afternoon I finished up some training on crisis prevention intervention. And then I spent a little bit looking through some Christmas choral music, which we're still planning on having our winter concert. Now it's just going to be my junior high choir, my high school choir, and then my junior high band and high school band. I think the way I'm going to do it is just I'm going to have my choirs perform first, because my accompanist is already going to be sitting at the piano for one of the choirs. So I think it makes more sense if the junior high choir performed first, then the high school choir, and then the junior high band would be preceded by the high school band to wrap things up. It shouldn't take no more than 45 minutes to an hour to complete, but it's only October 5th, and my winter program is scheduled for December the 14th, so I got plenty of time. I'm looking at some choral Christmas music now. My band's taking a break from pep band and somewhat marching, and we're going to just get a good introduction on concert band. Gonna sight read some stuff. I'm gonna introduce them to Sight Reading Factory. Yes, the band does do sight reading too, which it promotes good fundamentals whenever both are being taught for both band and for choir. So I'm gonna do that, and then there's a Christmas song or two that I'm going to have the kids sight read tomorrow and just keep in their folder. That'll be one of them that I'll plan on doing for the winter program and stuff like that too. So it'll be great. And I'm introducing the 2 or 3 part canon around tomorrow with my choirs. I'm going to introduce that with Doing on Obi's Pod Gym. I'm going to try to get that printed tomorrow, but if not, I can always have it on my smart board. That way the kids can see it and stuff like that. Eventually I'm going to be able to do paper copies once again, because of the fact that they'll need it to obviously look at it and stuff like that too. So, but that's the plan for at least tomorrow anyway. Like I said, we're 2/3 of the way through the first quarter, and we got about 2 weeks or so to go until the end of the quarter, and then about 3 weeks later we'll have parent-teacher conferences. Can't believe we're already talking about parent-teacher conferences. It just amazes me how fast time flies when we have fun. So it amazes me to death that time flies so fast these days. So my band t-shirts got in the other day. I'm patiently now waiting for my choir t-shirts. The kids can't necessarily just wear them for performances. They can wear them at any time they want during the school day, or they can wear them anytime they want. I mean, obviously the kids paid $11 for the shirts, so they might as well have it for just another regular t-shirt. But a lesson that I think I am going to learn from this is get the order forms in sooner and get the PO turned in forms sooner, and the money can come in. But I think I am going to have to get the shirts in for next year sooner. That way they'll be there in plenty of time for we march in our community parade next fall, or when the choir sings the national anthem at next year's homecoming. So I'll just have to make sure that they get in at a decent time. So with that, I'm going to leave you here, and I'm going to hit the road and spend time with my family, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care. Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, October 7th, 2020. I just got back from my elementary school. I had a meeting to attend to this afternoon about 4:45. This week we started concert band. I've done some warm-ups using the text series. It has some exercises in all the major keys: B flat, E flat, A flat, F, C. Goes all the way up to concert B. It goes in different levels. So if you're at level 1, you start at level 1, and then you work your way up to level 2, and then to level 3. It has a scale, has the arpeggios, has the intervals, and stuff like that too. Junior high band, we're getting ready to do chromatic tests using the chromatic scales. The first one that the 7th graders and any of the other junior high band members that have not been in the program before, they are going to do level 1, and then they pass it, they go up to level 2, and then stuff like that. I assess those at the end of first quarter, which is 2 weeks from today, actually. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And we're trying to learn how to do two-part harmony in junior high choir this week. The way how to do two-part harmony is you have to just listen to your own part and then just blend in with the other parts. So I kind of started this by rote a couple weeks ago when we did my country tisothy. I had part one do the higher part, and then I had part two do the melody, but we had no sheet music with that. And then that choir, along with my other high school choir classes, we're learning another round, a little harder round. Dona nobis pacem. It's basically telling us grant us peace. So we're taking it slow with the high school choir just simply because I want them to get used to the idea of singing around by looking at sheet music and things like that. Same thing with the 7th graders, and essentially it's just like I have one part doing the melody and then I have the other part taking turns and stuff like that. And my philosophy is if we're going to do two-part, then we might as well do two-part for the Christmas concert, and then in the spring work on three-part harmony, and then work on three-part for the spring concert as well. That's kind of my thing here. I know in the past the junior high choir has been combined with 7th and 8th grade, so we had to rush into some three-part harmony. But since I just have 7th grade, we just work on two-part harmony. We're in the 7th week of school, and in our building, the 7th graders are at our elementary school, and then it kind of takes them some time to get used to the transition to another building with some upperclassmen as well. And the elementary band is going very well. We're learning how to count whole notes. We played our first duet today, and they are taking their next playing test. It is hot cross buns, and it is the first test that they have with half notes and half rests in it. The way the Essential Elements Book 1 works out is you have quarter notes for basically the first 14 measures, or 14 exercises, excuse me. And then you got half notes for the next couple, and then you got whole notes, and then you move up to, here comes concert G. So I kind of like that better off, except for the fact that long tones are a necessary factor in developing good tone, which if they tell you how to play concert F, E flat, D, C, B flat, they do tell you in the first initial exercises to do these long tones and things like that too. But I have done some long tone exercises with both small group instruction and my brass, and then today with the whole band I just did small group. Now let me say I love the small group instruction for beginning band. Yesterday my brass players worked very, very, very hard, and my trumpet player, he's a hard worker, and he's now starting to get his notes down, at least in the lower partials. The way that you learn how to play a trumpet is you play the higher lower partials by your lip movement and things like that too. So I'm very, very, very fortunate to have that happen to me, which the kids are benefiting very well from it. So yeah, that it's not as busy of a week as what it had been last week. Obviously, I got more downtime, but the end of the first quarter is coming up, so I'm just going to have to, stay on top of some things that we're going to have to do for all my classes and things like that, too. So, with that, I'm going to leave you here, and I'm going to try and blog tomorrow. If not tomorrow, you will hear a blog from me for sure on Friday. Yet again, it's a busy week, but it's not as busy as what I thought it would be. But I've had some things that I wanted to do outside of the school day I've been to a couple of volleyball games at the junior high level. I went to the 6th grade recognition night last night here at the high school. I got a couple of 6th graders that play on the elementary volleyball team. And I just thought, well, I'd at least go out and be there for the recognition. And I'm sure the kids really enjoyed that, so I had that going on. After 7 weeks of school, I kind of feel like I know where I want to be. My band students already want to get ready for the Christmas program, which I think that's awesome. I can tell they want to play a little harder music. And one of the pieces that my high schoolers are playing for sure is a Christmas festival, which was written by Leroy Anderson. And it's got key changes. So in the original version, I think it goes from D flat to B flat. No, I get that wrong. I don't have the score in front of me. D flat major to F minor to F major to B flat major to E flat major again to B flat major, which obviously you finished it out in B flat. But there's some tricky things in there, but the kids read it for the second time today. We didn't go through the whole thing. We only went through like a couple sections at a time just to make sure they got all the right notes and rhythms down. But I think they're getting there, and today's only October the 9th, so they got plenty of time. My high schoolers are also doing an arrangement of Silver Bells, which is a lot easier compared to what they had facing them. I passed out my first winter piece for the junior high band. We're playing Randall Sandbridge's arrangement of Still, 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 which is a famous German Christmas carol. So we read part of it today all the way through the key change. I think we're getting there. I think there's just some little things I gotta work on, make sure they get all their notes down. But obviously we gotta get the dynamics and whatnot down too. But like I said, I have the classes every day. The way it used to be, because I was actually a graduate of where I'm teaching at right now. I actually have been used to a block schedule as a student myself, meaning that I would have band every other day and I would have choir every other day. And I think the good thing about having both every day now is, it's good that they're really gonna perfect the music the best they can. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't want to burn the students out on it either. I like to mix things up a little bit, just simply because of the fact that, I want the kids to still be interested in this whole thing, and it's with having the same classes every day. You gotta have a routine, you gotta have a repetition, and things like that too. So, so that's where we're at this point. In beginning band today, I will have the full group. Yesterday I had woodwind and percussion. I need to get to where I will have all my beginning percussionists know where all the notes are at. So one of the things I might do is I might have a sticky note. I might bring some sticky notes with me today to class, and I might write all the notes that they've known so far from B flat, C, D, E flat, F on the xylophone. If I have enough time today, I will make sure to get that all done at some point. It keeps me busy having the schedule, so I'm not gonna complain at this point. At my old school, I would have at least 2 or 3 planning periods a day. If I was there all day long, I'd have a couple planning periods to myself. Actually, I got an extra planning period today. I think my 7th graders, actually they are doing an activity with the counselor today. So I'm just in here trying to get some extra work done. That way I don't have to worry about it over the weekend necessarily. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So if you like this week's videos, please hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. So, I will talk to you guys again on Monday. Take care, everyone. Have a safe weekend. Please continue to take COVID-19 seriously. Wear a mask and social distance if you can. In fact, just please be safe for the sake of all educators and students. Thank you.